do. Thank God. That still sucks, but... Let's go ahead and clear all this crap out of my inventory. Not like take it out, but just... There we go. Okay, so from here... Which way did I want to go? This way, because I want to go through this door. I'll go down these stairs. That door should be open. If not, I'll just fight them head on. I don't think items respawn. Won't respawn. They definitely don't respawn, and if they do, you have trouble. But I don't think they respawn. Even if they do, I mean, I just strong man that guy to death. Damn, I thought I was getting my attack off first there. Played myself. This must be an archer on the wall or something that sees me. Same plan as before. 3 attacks, stay out of his range. Get in, get out. I can fight this guy and beat him with ease. It's just he caught me there in that last fight. I'm about to prove it. Dead. Shittier bastard sword. Intriguing. Come fight me. Fight me, bro. Fight me. He almost caught me there. Almost moved into that. There's an item to my left. It's kind of grindy and repetitive, for lack of a better word, right now, like the combat will be, but as soon as I start breaking into the game and getting weapons, like different weapons and tactics and stuff, then obviously my combat will be unique to how I want to play it. Go ahead and use this now. That way I don't end up on the other side of the map when I die. Notice I said when.
Using monsters like that to fight wars. Guess they got no more use for us. His body just split in two. Oh God! You wanted to kill me from the start. Striking when the opponent is down and helpless. That's what they're trying to do to all of us who fought for Queen and country.
That's it? Just a little crevice? Okay. I was thinking there might be something actually there, but I guess not. Big boy. I'm getting really tired of switching between weapons here, but like I said, I'll have to figure it out. Big boy and a second dude.
Huh?
Got him. Fight. Yeah, that was gonna hit me. That for a fact. Excuse me. So I think the tower is my way out, because I heard a memory say something about that. Let's go ahead and check this upper floor. Can't carry any more of that. Well, bought one of those medicines.
Wait for nothing? Oh, I gotta do something. If I jump...
Name is William. Oh god, I don't think I'm ready for this. No, he's not gonna let me switch. 2 hits. 1, 2, 3. Go. Nice. Woo. Get it. Easy. Who you mess with, huh? It's like the first boss. Watch the second boss just cream my ass.
It's you. The man with the guardian spirit.
In a top hat. Of sorts.
If I die, the secret of the stones dies with me.
Let me show you what these stones can do. Behold.
It's time for your execution.
I'm trying to focus my strength, but it doesn't help when you're talking to me. You're like half on my screen. I'm also not stumbling them, so I gotta be careful with my attacks. I'm gonna stick to light attacks and maybe even just 2 hits. 1, 2, 3. No, I can get 3. It's a good thing I backed up there. Nope. Fuck. Move, move, move. From the charge. Come on, big boy. Yo, I'm gonna like this game.
Oh, well done. Quite a feat. Spirit shall guide me to the kingdom of gold.
Thorin! To me! Reinforcements!
He jumps up there. Well, I don't know now. I mean... And to think all that's just the prologue. Like, you know it's going to be a good game when.
The journey was not unenjoyable one. During 2 years' voyage, the Helloff was lost. The trow sank, while the hope vanished without a trace. The good news of the Blythe Boatsap was nothing but lies. Only Leifta remained.
An ironic twist.
Oh god.
But what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love.
Sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about that audio glitch there.
Monsters and death.
I mean, I could skip the cutscene, but... Sorry, we're just gonna have to put up with it for a second. Nioh! Not the guy from the Matrix, either. There we go, it's back to normal. Before I begin my preparations for landfall, I leaf once more through the curious book I had chanced upon. Recorded inside are memories of a sailor who had once paid visit to the land of Zapangu. Precisely how this document wound up in the hold of the ship when its author clearly belonged to the crew of a different boat is beyond me. But here I am, poring over its pages all the same, and not for the first time this voyage, I may add. What fascinated me above all else was the memoir's many accounts of Zampangu's diverse armor and weaponry. I stutter all those words. So, I get to choose my preferred weapon. I can do swords, dual swords, spear, axe, kusagami, I believe it's pronounced, obachi, or the tonfa. I'm thinking that dual swords would be nice, though. But who knows? I could go dual swords and Kusagama. I do like spears, but I don't know. Attribute bonus, skill +1. A pair of swords, one held in each hand. A single blow from either blade lacks power, but they enable rapid consecutive attacks when used together. They make an excellent choice weapons when surrounded by numerous assailants. Dexterity +1. A weapon that combines a sickle and weighted chain. Mastery of this unusual weapon requires a deep understanding of many special techniques. The sickle allows for quick strikes in close range, and the chain and weight can be thrown to add range to the weapon's offensive repertoire. Let's go with dual swords. The sailor from the memoir seems to have spent quite some time in Zapangu and succeeded in keeping the company of samurai. He writes in detail the establishment of Zapangu called dojo, where people including samurai congregate for instruction in the martial disciplines. Just reading the sailor's vivid accounts, I feel as though I am there in the flesh, watching these warriors as they train. The samurai is master of many armaments and trains for combat in every imaginable scenario. If I were to use another weapon, which one would I choose? Probably the Kasagama. I mean, I might... Spear would be nice for range. Oh, fuck. Could go for the Obachi for damage. I could be one of those guys that go dual swords and sword. Let's go for the Kasagama. Did I read this aloud? I did read that aloud. The memoir also asserts that the samurai are knowledgeable in the martial arts. First, they know which fighting stance to use in each situation, high, mid, or low. Second, after each attack, they ready themselves for the next strike by focusing their ki or inner energy. Third, once their ki is readied, the samurai can use purification techniques to rid their surroundings of malevolence. I know not how to explain it, but I feel as though I have some innate ability to grasp all these concepts and have experimented many times with each technique. My nose is running like hell. The memoir states Zapangu is home to 8 million gods and other deities. Oh my god. Exactly how this figure was derived I can only imagine, but as I cast my gaze to the shore, I am struck by the sensation that some mystical power has been keeping watch over me. It is an energy that reminds me of Serois. I pull out the memoir once more and survey each page until I arrive at the guardian spirit that best matches the focus I am sensing. Give me 1 second while we pick this. Like I said, my nose was just running. So I got Kato. I don't know. Attribute bonus, strength +1, wolf, and guardian spirit of the fire elemental. Strengthens the attacking power of those in its protection. Isonade, attribute bonus, spirit +1. A shark and guardian spirit of the water element amplifies the ability of those in its protection to sense enemies. And Daiba Washi, attribute bonus, skill +1. A hawk and guardian spirit of the wind element increases the evasive ability of those in its protection. My head tells me Kato because my whole plan here is to be a quick glass cannon, so I could like run in with my dual swords, hit a whole bunch, come back out, back in and back out. If I took Kato, or however you pronounce it, then I would have the attacking power for that. But my heart tells me Daiba Washi for the invasive abilities, so let's go for that. Dual swords, Kasagama and Daiba Washi. So I get skill +2 and dexterity +1. Yeah, and it kind of synergizes as well because I get skill +1 from that already, right? So let's close the memoir. Is that okay? Yeah. If you're a first-time player, we recommend playing the tutorial. Do you wish to begin a tutorial mission? Sure. I am a first-time player. I feel like the tutorial is not going to teach me a whole lot, but who knows? The dojo is a training ground for samurai. It is filled with the blood, sweat, and tears of the uncounted warriors who polish their techniques within its walls. These long traditions and secrets are handed down from generation to generation of samurai. I might learn something here, so. Oh! Okay, now I know how to switch. That's useful. I love how the game's like, here, this is how you play now, after you did the prologue. Quick attack, strong attack. The quick attack is fast and doesn't consume much ki, but only causes light damage. The strong attack is powerful, but consumes more ki and lowers your guard. If your ki reaches 0, you will not be able to attack until it recovers. We don't need to watch the movie. We'll go through the tutorial real quick. I might learn something. Lock on, switch target. When you lock onto an enemy, your camera stays focused on the target. It also displays the target's health and ki. Gotcha. Come on, get over here. Got him. Caught the right timing there and everything. Man, if I get some, like, if I get a guy like this, or gi like that, fuck, I'll just wear that the entire game. Guard, dodge. Stance, switch stance. High, medium, and low. High stance emphasizes attack power, allows for powerful techniques. Mid stance is good for defense. It has a wide range of techniques and easy to use. Low stance is good for dodging, doesn't consume much ki, and also maintains your guard as you move. I don't know if it asked me. I wasn't paying attention. I was just curious as to see why am I not guarded or guarded? Why am I not locked on? Low stance. Excuse me. Mid stance. Key pulse. Key pulse. While blue light gathers around you after an attack, key pulse recovers your key. The amount varies based on your timing. Maximum amount is determined by your key gauge. Okay. Easy enough. Yokai Realm and Purifications. Yokai Realm, another world born from the yokai. When you are in the yokai realm, your ki recovery speed is greatly reduced. Conversely, the powers of the yokai themselves are enhanced there. Purify recovers the maximum amount of ki from a successful ki pulse in the yokai realm. It also cleanses the defilement of the yokai realm from your person, restoring you to normal. I think I did it right. I'm not entirely sure though. I don't feel like I am. There we go. I have to wait for him to do the thing. Gotcha. Easy peasy. Now that I know how to switch between them. It's all pretty standard stuff, but good to know. Shooting. Press right trigger when holding left trigger. Switch ammo types. X for normal, Y for special. Press right analog to zoom. Ready your range weapon with left trigger and press right trigger to shoot. Use R to move the reticule. Switch between types of ammo by pressing X or Y. Some enemies have a weak spot. Landing hit on their weak spot will deal greater damage and break their stance. The middle of the reticule will turn red when pointed at an enemy's weak spot, and the rest of the reticule will turn red when the closer you are to an enemy. Okay. A long ass tutorial. Living weapons. Living weapon. When the Guardian Spirit Emerita gauge is full, press B and Y at the same time. Guardian Spirit skill. When a living weapon is active, press B and Y. Triggering a living weapon charges the health gauge and key gauge into the living weapon gauge. As long as the living weapon gauge is active, you're impervious to damage, and your close combat attacks inflict more damage. The living weapon gauge decreases over time, and when enemy attacks land, once the gauge is fully depleted, its effect wears off. When a living weapon is active, pressing B and Y will perform a Guardian Spirit's unique skill. Nice. All the tutorial missions have been completed. Nice. It's pretty much time for me to end the video anyways, so once I get to a good spot I can end it, then I will. The dinghies have been readied for us to make landfall. For all I have read on this country, nothing can truly prepare me for what now lies ahead. I put the memoir down and leave my cabin. Kiyoshima is a tiny island off the coast of Usagi. In Kyushu's Bongo province, there is little in the way of usable land, with coastline rapidly giving way to cliffs and mountains. Clinging to its edge in the smallest of fishing villages, its residents eking out of substances, farming on plots carved out from the hills. Their frugal lives stand in stark contrast to the village elder, whose opulent mansion perches atop the island's tallest peak, strangely oversized for the small island which it overlooks. That's definitely not a good sign. April 16th, 1600, Yusuki. I believe I can save here at certain one point or another. Okay, I wait for it. Nice. So I can change my Guardian Spirit, I can level up, make offering, claim DLC items. Let's go ahead and do that. Apparently I'm in offline mode. Shouldn't be. There we go. So I can't level up yet. That's a heavy ass helmet too. Damn, that sucks. Did it give me all the... or just one? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Go ahead and zoom through this. There we go. Don't have any titles yet, I don't think. My stats there. As of right this second. I can learn skills. Ooh. Let's not learn things that aren't in our path, though. That might be a good one to have, the roundhouse kick one. I've heard about that, the flux. Let's go for that. I feel like that would be a good one to get. Wear it for now, because it still has me at like 25% equipment load, but I'm not going to be wearing it for much longer. I want light gear. And the way you can tell is, as far as I'm aware, if you look where the picture of the helmet is, underneath it shows you what kind of armor it is. This is the helmet, and then beside that there's these 3 bells. There's light, medium, heavy. 3 is heavy, I'm pretty sure, as where opposed to this, 1 is light. I don't know if I can just end the video now. Well, I'm just gonna end it like in the game, because I'm just gonna play back to back anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and say, comment down below, subscribe, shares. It will help me out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.